Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Metta. I am yours truly, Travis Spencer.
And I'm Camilla Crawley.
Camilla, we're almost at the end of the week. It's Thursday.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And today we're going to go through our grounding, intention setting, and have a conversation, just
Yes.
a little bit of reflection, and wrap everything up with our call to action as usual.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this conversation that we're going to have today.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. We're going to, as always, do our best to become present, to bring our attention to right here and right now. So wherever you are, inviting you to find yourself that position that feels right for you. And then just gently tune into the body. So today we're going to start with tuning into the heart. I'm going to invite you to place a hand on the heart space of the chest and just to tune into the breath at this part of the body, at the chest. And if you're able to tune into the heartbeat and get a sense of that, then I invite you to do that. But otherwise, you can just tune into the breath at the chest, rising and falling. We're going to place our other hand on the belly, right below the navel or belly button. And again, tune into the body here. What are you noticing about the belly right now? Bring our attention there. So maybe you might be noticing the rising and falling of the chest and or belly, or your attention might be on the breath, noticing whether it's short or long. Just that's all we're doing right now, just noticing the body and the breath at these 2 points. Now allow that breath just to naturally get a little bit longer and a little bit deeper as you inhale and exhale, and come back into this present moment. So you can begin to gently move to become present again right now. If you happen to have your eyes closed during that grounding, you can open them when you're ready. Okay. So hopefully we just are able to be here right now as best we can with that short grounding.
Yeah, it was very helpful. I appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
feel more present, more alert,
Mhm.
and I feel, there's a calmness I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now we're at the point where we're going to set our daily intention. So the invitation is just to think about something that you desire to do today. Maybe it's a way that you want to show up. Maybe it's a task that you want to complete today. So we're going to take, say, 5 seconds, 5 or 10 seconds, to invite you to just contemplate something that you want to do today as an intention. So setting your intention. Let's begin.
All right. All right. Thank you for that. And
Okay.
now we're going to have our centering thought. And so we have a quote for you today that I'll read. The quote says, "Whatever is bringing you down, get rid of it. Because you'll find that when you're free, your true self comes out." Hmm. And as you already know, with both of us, we're always reading it twice. So again, that centering thought is whatever is bringing you down, get rid of it. Because you'll find that when you're free, your true self comes out.
Mm.
Inviting you to take that in, however it, resonates with you in this day, the rest of the week,
Yeah.
and go from there.
I really, really like that quote. I think that for me, I'll share it this way. When you talk about getting rid of something, I think it's a lot about releasing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oftentimes we are carrying things in our lives that no longer serve us, so we are bound by them. I think about the song by Erica Badu, "Bag Lady."
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that quote is about the bag lady.
Mm-hmm.
So my intention, is to continue doing that, releasing,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can experience freedom.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Oh, and I almost forgot. That quote is by Tina Turner. So if you think about even her story, right?
Hmm.
If you've ever seen the movie What's Love Got to Do with It, and you know her story, it makes so much sense that that would be
Yeah.
a quote from her. Everything that she had to release and let
Hmm.
go for her to really move on with her life and
Hmm.
even go to even greater levels in her career too.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, because she let go of everything.
yes,
Yeah.
she sure did. She absolutely did. So you make some good points about that, and it goes right along with again one of the themes we have for this season, which is letting go.
Hmm.
Um, Speaking about that, we can take that right into what our main practice is, which is just reflection, right? And so we're reflecting on the quote and other things that really are arising for us or stand out from this entire month. And I think when you mentioned about like carrying around the things and I'm having to release them, what I thought about is sometimes or a lot of times that's very hard
Hmm.
because we can know it in our minds, right? In our minds that, oh, you know what, I need to like let this relationship go, I need to stop doing this other thing, I need to release this. We know it in our minds, but actually doing it sometimes is
Hmm.
very, very challenging because it could be something that we've gotten used to for a long
Yeah.
time. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, okay, how do I let this go? And what am I going to feel like, even though it's not serving me? How, what am I going to feel like without it? You know?
Hmm. Yeah, and those things are natural. I shared with my youngest earlier this week. I was speaking with them, and I shared that don't fear fear, in the sense that when we're letting go of things and we're not afraid, we become afraid of what it means to let go of these things. Um, we often become rigid, and we become stalled
Mm-hmm.
because we are afraid that if we let go of what is familiar, the unfamiliar can be hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
you know and so fear is natural, something you should embrace. So when you feel fear, embrace it and then move carefully and cautiously forward. you know but don't allow fear to stop you from moving forward.
Definitely. And that makes me think about courage.
Hmm.
That's, I don't remember where I first saw that definition of courage, but it pretty much was someone saying that, you know, courage is moving forward in the face of fear. So
Mm.
it doesn't mean that
Hmm.
you're not going to be afraid of anything.
Yes,
It
yes.
just means that even knowing that you're afraid, you're like, you know what, I'm still going to take this step, even though I'm
Hmm.
afraid. So that really speaks to me in terms of like thinking about releasing something because sometimes when we finally get to that point of releasing, it's because holding on to it is so much
Hmm.
suffering and pain comes with it. It's like you're at the point where you feel like I can't even take it anymore, and like
Hmm.
that's what pushes, right? You know, you're at the
Hmm.
point where that really pushes you to let it go because it's like you're tired. You
Yeah.
are tired and exhausted of
Hmm.
like carrying the bags around, as
Hmm.
you said with Erica Badu, and then you're finally like, look, nothing could be as worse as what the way I've been feeling. So let me just try something different. And so then you
Hmm.
finally release it. But the thing is, it doesn't have to always be that way, right?
Hmm.
You can decide beforehand to just tap into that courage,
Yeah.
right, in the face of fear and let it go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. It's interesting. So I'm gonna ask you guys, for those who are watching us, put in the comments. Name something that you fear, that you're afraid of letting go.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it in the comments. And I'll say ashe to the comments. I'm going to already say it right now, giving you an ashe. So shall it be. Release it. You know, release those things that you are afraid of releasing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think about the courage piece. And if it was something that you can think of where there was fear and you actually did take that step, you can let us know about that as well.
Hmm.
A time where you put forth that courage to release. So, letting us know what you desire to release, if there's
Hmm.
some fear around it, and also if you've had to tap into your own courage to
Yes.
release. I like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. And the last thing I'll say on it is courage is one of the most powerful things you can do on a healing journey.
Hmm.
Really, that courage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. Well, our call to action. I think you kind of already gave the call to action,
Yeah.
which is to put
Yeah.
our put the comments in there. So I'll hand it back over to you.
Well, I'm going to invite you to like and subscribe if you're watching us online and you haven't. We're building a community that's dedicated to mindful living. Um, and so we want you to be a part of that community. And we also want to invite you to invite others to be a part of this community. So, anything else is coming up for you?
That's pretty much it. So as usual, join us again, where we're going to begin each day grounded, intentional, and connected. And what do we say to that?
Ashe.
Ashe.